Hello, hello, hello. Good morning. Hello, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. I swear to you, it tastes like clay. My coffee tastes like clay. Good morning. Good morning to you. I can taste the clay on the cup. It's like I'm licking it. It's like if I was licking the bottom part. Wow. Well, it will be an awesome decoration. I paid $35 for this cup and I can taste the clay. Happy May Day. Hello, my Blair. Welcome to the coffee break. You just missed the drama. I was saying that I can taste the clay on the cup. Look how beautiful it is. But I swear to you, I taste the clay. Oh well, such is life. Hi, Janet. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good morning. I know it's very pretty. It's a very pretty mug, which will make a very pretty vase for some flowers or something because you can't drink your coffee and taste clay at the same time. And I don't know how safe it can be. I mean, it's clay. It's not gonna kill me, but I should be able to taste it. Hi, Dachi. Bye, Dachi. She popped in and out. Okay, hi and bye. Welcome to the coffee break with her by Laura today. Hi, Rosa. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Good morning. Um, Today we are doing a tarot for the week. And even though I promised myself I was not going to tell you, oh my God, how could it be May 1st? I'm going to tell you, how could it be May 1st already? Hi, Diana, and hi, Trisha, Trisha Tay. Okay, say that fast 3 times. Trisha Tay Tarot, Trisha Tay Tarot, Trisha Tay Tarot. That's a funny name. All right. Uh, how are you, Diana? Welcome, welcome, welcome. So we're doing the tarot for the first week of May. Remember we was just celebrating New Year's and suddenly it was like 5 months later. Anyway, I have the Rider Waite Smith tarot for today, and we also gonna do one oracle card because why not, right? So let's shuffle the cards. Let's shuffle the cards. Happy Beltane to all who keep it. Happy Samhain on the southern hemisphere. This is a very important reading today. It happened to be Beltane. It happened to be Samhain. So that's why I'm doing like a little extra. May the divine let us see what needs to be seen. 3 guys came through, and I'm gonna read you all the 3 guys. All right. So you cannot make this up ever. Tell me this don't look like Beltane. It's the royal wedding. I mean, for those who have no idea what I'm talking about, what is Beltane? The wedding of the god and the goddess, the May king and queen, the Flora and the green man. Hi, future Juju. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Is the union of the sacred couple, the anima, the animus, um, the sun and the earth, Mary, the penetrating force of the sun rays of May go through the cortex of the earth, thus bringing the beautiful summer and plentiful on the earth. Whichever piece of mythology speaks to you is the royal wedding, is the god and the goddess, is the divine making love to itself, and it is about creativity, and it's about creation, and it's about fertility, and it's about sex, and it's about fun, and it's about vitality more than anything. And we happen to have the card that represents home, home and love and companionship. And Diana, this is like you and your husband. How cute is that love that lasts forever, and stability through thick and thin, right? And it's about all that. Hi, Sandia Roja. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So the first card is telling us about all this, like love, stability, celebration. Um, if you're looking to move and find a new home or a new apartment, or if you're starting a new school or something like that, it's about stability. It's about the meeting of the minds and a union that is very sacred and stable. That's the key word, is stability. So I love that. Hi, Witches of Eden, welcome. So May 1st, Beltane, and we have this beautiful card. I mean, thank you, Goddess. You can't be more blessed than that. Then we have other two cards. Fear not, they are reversed. That doesn't mean they're bad cards. It just means pay attention, activate the energy, etc. So we have not once but twice reverse cups, right? So we have the Queen of Cups reverse and the Ace of Cups also reverse. So this is like the universe saying, empty that cup. And then the universe saying, did I stutter? Empty that cup. Um, and you know what? Lately, the divine has been trying me, sending me this very opposite messages, kind of like a dichotomy, like a polar opposites. But hear me out. In order to have stability, in order to have love that lasts, in order to have very grounded situations, we ought to check what is in our love cup, what is in our heart, how are our relationships working and moving throughout our life, right? How are we relating to others? How are we expressing our love? And hi, MB Topicals. So, in order to clean something, like in order to clean this cup, I will have to empty it, right? By the way, salud. It tastes like clay. Okay, I'm not gonna drink it anymore. Ugh. Anyway, it tastes so bad. I can taste the paint. I can taste the clay. Wow. Okay, back to center. In order to clean your relationships, in order to have a pure heart, in order to have good, healthy, emotionally intelligent relationships, you pour your heart out. You empty what's inside. You want to clean something, you empty it first, then you wash it, and then you pick up some more water, which is always my sentiment when I have this card, is like, you have to empty it so you can refill it. So I think we are being advised to let go of parts of the relationship that are not constructive, to be open, to be vulnerable, to speak our mind, to speak with our spouse or loved one. Hi, 11 Catchy, welcome. And then the Queen reverse is asking us, are we being too emotional? Are we being too demanding? Are we holding unattainable standards with our significant other, right? Sometimes sometimes we can get hard-headed, sometimes we can be, oh my goodness, I am so sorry. Oh my God, everybody, Rosa, if it's okay and you're willing to receive, send love to Rosa. Her doggy of 18 years just passed away. And that could be also related to a cup reverse. It could be crying. It could be a heartbreak. It could be us being stubborn. It could be us being capricious. Of course, in this case for you, Rosa, it has everything to do with feeling like a mom that lost their child, because pets are our babies. No offense to mothers of biological children. We love our pets just as much as you love your children, exactly the same way. Don't be offended because it doesn't affect you. Hi, Vintage Locket, welcome. Uh, oh, Frijolito, that was the name. Oh, Frijolito. So, of course, this could be a heartbroken mom. So it really calls to you and sends you healing, you know. It could be a capricious mom. It could be someone that wants to get things done their way, and they're being very stubborn. It's also Taurus season, I think. I don't know nothing about astrology other than it's Taurus season. So, summarizing, yes, we can have conflicting emotions that we are being called to review and fix and transcend and empty, cry if needed. When you see cups reverse, it could be crying as well. And a good cry, that those cries when you have like snot coming out all the way to your chin, those good cries are so very healing. So you might need a good cry to conserve the stability of your home and your place. I don't make the rules. Tarot says whatever tarot is going to say. And mind you, that these two were stuck to each other. So when I pull my hand and I pull the cards, they came together. So it's really emphasizing that we ought to check our emotional intelligence, our emotional background, our relationships with mom, with our children, with our spiritual mother. It's very feminine energy, meaning it has to do. Wow. There you go, Sandia. Sandia says, I ended a relationship first thing in the morning today before 7 a.m. It is important that if we want stability, whether we're married or single. I know I talk a lot about the divine marriage and all that because it's Beltane, and we have the marriage card on Beltane, which is very sacred and divine synchronicity. I don't make this up. The card came up, right? But it's also, if you're not in a relationship and you want stability on your own, on your home, by yourself, which is not a bad thing. People thrive on their own. Having to be with somebody is patriarchal BS. People can thrive on their own. So, Sandia, I think that's exactly what's going on here, that you thrive on your own, and that's why you say, not today. By the way, Rosa is telling you, Sandia, you know each other. Congratulations. So thank you. Uh, anyway, let me try to finish this because we've gone. I mean, we're already done over the 10 minutes. Let me emphasize that cutting things off. painful as it may be, cutting things off is a sign of healing. And having a good cry, and seek to your friends, seek to your support system, seek for your sisters and your brothers and whoever will give you that shoulder where you can cry, call to them and do this good cry and let go of the things that hinder you. Let go of the things that bring instability so you can achieve this. And this is achievable whether you're in a couple, throuple, pod, multi, polyamorous, whatever, or if you're single, like as the young people will say, let's normalize that single people could be happy, thriving people because they are. And let's also normalize that people in relationships still act independently. I am a proud married person who has a very independent life from their spouse, and my spouse, my husband, also has like a very independent life. Hi, Kiminita and Brenda. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This reading for today has been intense, but it has been really good. And I know we have gone way over the time, but I want to remind y'all, these are all good news. If you ask me, these are all good news. Hi, Mimi. Oh my God, it's been like a million years. Hi, Mimi. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me tell y'all real quick on May 4th, I will be at the Honky Tonk Barbecue here in Chicago in Pilsen. And if you can come and see me, I will be there from 7 till probably 11. Reading cards, obviously, at Honky Tonk Barbecue. I'm so thrilled that I have now this partnership going with Honky Tonk. First Thursday of the month. First Thursday of the month, you will find me at Honky Tonk reading cards from 7 to 11. And over the weekend, I will be so honored to be at Circle Sanctuary presenting not one, but two workshops under Beltane Celebration. You can still buy tickets to go to Beltane Celebration at Circle Sanctuary. And I'm going to be presenting two workshops. Love, love, lovers. We're going to talk about the tarot and self-love. And then we're going to talk about art and creativity and how that can connect us to the divine source and our divine self. With that, I'm going to pull an oracle card for all of us. And we have seek to know the truth. Be impeccable with your word. Seek to know the truth is the message. And it reads, when you hear an opinion and believe it, you make an agreement and it becomes part of your belief system. The only thing that can break this agreement is to make a new one based on truth. Only the truth has the power to set you free. Methinks that's what you did, Sandia. I don't know if you want to share, and if you want to talk later, let me know, honey. But sometimes the truth is, the most important truth is to be true to yourself. I'm so thrilled that you're still watching after 18 minutes. I love you guys. I really do. When you hear an opinion and believe it, you make an agreement and it becomes part of your belief system. The only thing that can break this agreement is to make a new one based on truth. Only the truth has the power to set you free. Be true to yourself, my loves. Be true to yourselves. Thank you all for watching for a whole 20 minutes. I cannot believe I love you just as much as you love me. You've been here after 19 minutes. You hear me rant about clay in a cup. You know what? A happy and blessed Beltane to everybody on the Northern Hemisphere. A happy and blessed Samhain on the Southern Hemisphere. And for everybody, I will see you Wednesday. And until then, You are loved. Bye bye.